This is fun. Seiya! This is sick. I love the color. Oh, that's Tommy Vercetti! This makes me want to be a child watching this series. Hi everyone, welcome to another reaction video on the channel. Today we will be checking out retro anime openings. By retro, we mean 1999 or before. So if it's not the turn of the if it's not from the turn of the millennium, I can't even speak. If it's not 21st century, you know, we're just calling it retro just for the easy, like, convenience. But I believe that these are going to be some sort of theme. Every opening we're checking out today, there will be 12 today, and they will all be the same sort of theme. So I'll see if I can figure that out while I'm reacting to them. I don't know what any of these openings are. I don't know if I even know the anime that I'll be checking out today. But, you know, thank the guys over here in the Twitch chat for compiling this list, and without further ado, we are going to jump straight into it. If you enjoy, please consider leaving a like, subscription, and comment letting me know what else you'd like to see from these retro videos. There will be more. This is only the first. Same with the other decades. There will certainly be more. Those were just the first videos that I put out. But we are going to begin in 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is space space drama, perhaps. Oh, I love that. It's gonna go right up to his eye. That's cool. Space Adventure Cobra. Man, this looks so cool. They don't make him like this anymore. Yeah, the music's great. He is him, is what the lyrics just said. I need to turn down a little. After you. This is actually sick. The music, it feels so nostalgic, even though I've never seen this before. Love the visuals. The use of color is really nice. It's obviously sci-fi, and it's very much feels like old school sci-fi just from the visuals alone. Yeah, no, that was really cool. That felt really short. That felt very short, actually. This is Space Adventure Cobra, animated by TMS, who did Lupin III, Detective Conan, soon Sakamoto Days. Oh, interesting. Directed by Osamu Dezaki, who did Ashita no Joe, Rose of Versailles, etc., aka The Goat, and based on the manga by Buichi Terasawa. The song is simply titled Cobra by Yoko Maeno. Yeah, this was really good. I love the like, it's obviously sci-fi, and it feels very old school sci-fi, like, no doubt about it whatsoever. But the fact that the music kind of had this nostalgic feel to it, like, it obviously it might have that nostalgic feel because it sounds like it's recorded in older like equipment, etc., stuff like that, and the way it was mixed. But I just love it. Like, I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but it is reminding me of, like, probably something I watched as a child. You know, it's got that sort of feel to it, and it's really, like, it's really nice. It sounds really, like, really nice. I can't think of a better word, but it's a nice feeling, I guess. It definitely had it was building up, and it kind of reached a peak. You know, it had this sound to it that kind of made you feel empowered, I guess. Like, you know, we can get behind this Cobra guy because, as the lyrics essentially said, he is him. This was a very fun one. The coloring, immaculate. This is essentially a sci-fi series following a rogue called Cobra making its way through the galaxy, released in that time after Empire Strikes Back but before Return of the Jedi. Cool. Yeah, I guess you could see the influence from, you know, 80s Western movies, but I don't know if that's fair to say. That shot especially, like, I love that shit. Um, just showing the galaxies and then just showing an eyeball, zooming in on his eyeball. It's just fun. It's good fun, and seeing him stand here, I think it's really cool having the kind of gun arm thing. I don't know if this came before or after Mega Man, but obviously that's something that it's reminding me of. Also, I guess Metroid, you could say, probably. But no, this was really, really well done. I think that the use of framing in older anime is so well thought out. And I don't know what this net thing is, because it kind of moves from side to side. I don't know if he's so you said he's a rogue, but I don't know if that means that these are people who might be after him, or if this is a ship. And this net is kind of, symbolizing that. This is a really cool shot. Like, they're just straight up standing on their ships, looking out at each other. Like, he's emanating aura. It's pretty insane. Is that 1000% fair to say? Star Wars was kind of huge. Yeah, I'm not aware of the how huge Star Wars was in Japan. Like, I know obviously it was huge in the West, but I don't know. I wasn't really aware of how big it was outside of the West. The director Dezaki is the master of framing in that time. A lot of others at the time pale by comparison. The framing is so cool here. Like, there's birds, so I don't know if they're kind of just on, like, within the atmosphere. I don't know, but yeah, no. Seeing him dodging all these shots and shit, emanating aura, what a guy. And this is definitely a very interesting anime opening, and I think that we'll probably be seeing more like this. And now this will be opening number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Okay, more space. Oh, this is a Kinnikuman or something? L-E muscle. Okay. He just straight up farting. This is good fun. That Chernobog. This looks so silly. He looks like a fun main character. So is this like superhero in space sort of anime? Taking down bad guys and stuff? There's obviously a lot of action that is showing. Oh shit, he gets big. It's just like he's just being used to football. This looks very Tom and Jerry-esque almost. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, just the silliness in the animation, like Looney Tunes. But it also is this kind of like a Popeye character where he eats and he gets big. Fire! That was good fun. I did like that one a lot. So I believe this is Kinnikuman or Kini something like that. Anyway, it's funny because I saw, like, I think this morning, that there was an announcement for a movie or for something about this series returning or something. Kinnikuman, animated by Toei, / will know in due course. Toei, of course, I know from doing One Piece, a series that I've been following for a little bit. I know they also did Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon. And based on the manga by Yude Tamago, a duo that are still working on the series to this day. Okay, picking it up again in 2011 after originally ending in 1987. Interesting. I mean, that's fun though. This recent summer 2024 season saw the airing of a new anime based on the 2011 revival. This is the second opening titled Blazing Kinnikuman by Akira Kushida, who sings all 3 openings for the series. Damn, that goes off the screen. Yeah, I've got to get, I guess, a lot of questions about this. Like, is this a superhero type character who, you know, obviously, you know, he's got a cape and, you know, he's got a kind of superhero look with the boots and the shirt and everything, and even like the trunks. But is he a superhero, like, who goes through space fighting these big bads, or who tackles outlaws and stuff like this? Kinnikuman starts as a gag series that evolves into an action series, kind of fuses a superhero series with pro wrestling. Oh, okay, that's fun. Funny enough, you know, I'm pretty sure I saw a suplex in here somewhere, or like a backbreaker. I can't remember. But this one, one of his main allies is directly based on Terry Funk. Okay, this opening was a ton of fun. The color again is immaculate. You know, they really don't do it like this anymore. And seeing him sit down and eat like a bunch of bowls of noodles, whatever it is. You know, obviously a lot of other big series kind of have their main characters do something similar to this. You know, the first one that comes to my mind is Luffy from One Piece, because, you know, that's a series I've been checking out. But I know in a filler episode of One Piece, they had like Luffy and Goku sitting down and eating a bunch, so that, you know, I guess Goku does the same. I've never checked out Dragon Ball, so I'm not entirely sure. So I don't know if Kinnikuman was the first to do that, or if that's just something that's kind of always been in Japanese media. The opening very much felt like a superhero theme, you know, like MUSCLE muscle. Like it was kind of giving off like, you know, kind of what you'd expect for a theme song for a hero of this era. Yeah, they're just straight up doing wrestling moves. This is so fun. The design for Kinnikuman is fun too. Just a big circle head with big lips. I don't know if he's kind of, the design was based off anyone in particular, or if he's just kind of like a unique design, because it is a ton of fun. He kind of reminds me of a fish. He looks like a fish with arms and like a buff fish. But the song was a lot of fun. I don't know if this is like a planet, galaxy, like location, because this is an asteroid. Like it's a ton of fun. I think that this is one that obviously is very silly too. You know, we see him farting right off the bat immediately. But he looks huge compared to some of these other characters, so that's why I'm wondering if he eats food to get bigger, or if that's just something we saw here, because, you know, he ate food and then he was suddenly big. But yeah, a lot of fun. Really fun use of, you know, line work, color, and framing, as, you know, the previous one had as well. Alright, time for opening number 3. I'm just gonna start. That's a football. Football anime. I know a couple of football anime, I guess. Captain Tsubasa. Oh, it is Captain Tsubasa. Don't know anything about it, obviously football related. Such cool, fun designs back in the day. Like, they all had this kind of, you know, unique look to them. Like a lot of roundness. Samba. Are they playing in the World Cup? It's just like a national league, or just even smaller, because this looks like a big stadium. Waving your flag. Oh, that's cool. I like that. It's reminding me of, like, what is it, the Brady Bunch? Dash, dash, dash. Captain Tsubasa walks so blue lock and run. They're constantly using the same shot over and over. I feel like you don't see that as much anymore. Like, that used to be a very common thing, I guess. There's the World Cup in the background. Yeah, this is World Cup, okay. I wonder if the World Cup is like an arc, or if it's just straight up about the World Cup. But yeah, this was another really fun one. I do love the that these are very retro. Like, putting retro in the title is definitely fitting for these anime openings. Obviously, football, you know, I wasn't really aware that Captain Tsubasa was as old as it is. I had heard of Captain Tsubasa. I don't know really anything about it. This is Captain Tsubasa, animated by Tsuchida Productions, short-lived 80s studio. Rest of the franchise handled by many others over the years and based on the manga by Yoichi Takahashi, who was still making follow-ups to the original run-up after retiring in April this year. Oh, okay, so he's just recently retired the series and, you know, probably from manga in general. Well, I hope that he was able to do everything he wanted to do and that he was able to retire on his own terms. Series is one that didn't really gain an audience in English-speaking regions, but was hugely popular in Latin language regions and greatly helped popularizing football as a sport in Japan. The song is Burning Hero by Hiroyuki Okita. Yeah, I could see it being popular in Latin American countries or Latin language regions. You know, obviously football is huge. Like, football in English speaking countries is huge, but in some Latin speaking regions, you know, football is bigger than almost anything else. So like I could see why this was popular there, especially if it's an animated series. You know, kids, I'd imagine, would have been really into this. The song was very fun. I love the fusion, or was it all in English or all in Japanese? No, it wasn't. The fusion of Japanese and English. Obviously, that's something we still see a lot today, but this one was a lot of fun. You know, using terms like dashing and dash and kick that are obviously related to football. I'd imagine the rest of the lyrics are also football related. Even little old ladies go around talking about him. Oh, is that about Tsubasa? Butterfly Samba. Hey, look over there at the ace passing through. So is this Captain Tsubasa himself, like this little guy right here, or is Captain Tsubasa like a coach? Like, I'd imagine it's the main character and he's the captain of the team. Yeah, there's quotes out there that Messi, Ronaldo, and Mbappe, to name a few, grew up with the series. Oh, fun. And for his goal is to win the World Cup for Japan. That's really fun. I'm glad that a lot of big footballers, you know, whether this is what kind of got them into football or not, I don't know if that's really a thing, because, you know, they probably grew up around football regardless. But, you know, it's fun to think that an anime series like this kind of might have influenced some of the huge names in football that we know today. Obviously, I mentioned Blue Lock earlier during the anime opening, but isn't that kind of like a similar thing where you know, the Blue Lock, they want to win the World Cup, or is it just like a different league? I don't really know anything about Blue Lock either, by the way. That's just me guessing. I just remember during the World Cup recently, you know, Japan, you know, the designs for their shirts, their jerseys were done by the mangaka for Blue Lock. And obviously, like, seeing Japan go further than, you know, some people probably expected them to go, beating some huge teams at the time. I believe it kind of help to popularize Blue Lock and get it to the peak that it attained. Like, Blue Lock was definitely like at the top of the manga charts for a while. It might even still be. And wasn't it really kind of the World Cup that help that? Maybe I'm wrong, but Blue Lock is like a very twisted modern means of attaining the same goal. Oh, okay. But Captain Tsubasa was pure fun, pure good times, pure fun, pure joyous, feel good theme. This shot right here, the football, like the different characters coming in and out, I think it's the Brady Bunch that it's reminding me of, you know, where like they're all in different frames, panels, and they're kind of just like looking around like this. It's pretty fun. The designs, I love the designs. The singer did a great job, and the instrumentation was perfect. But I think that you know, obviously you can see a lot of the I don't mean this in an insult kind of way, but like you can see a lot of the age, because it uses the same shot over and over and over, and I feel like that's not really something we see nowadays. We do see it sometimes, you know, where it'll be a reaction with like sort of thing, but like, you know, the same kicking a ball 3 times. All right, we're gonna check out the next one now. Fearsome assassination faced with a 2,000-year-old history. Faced with the North Star, okay. The secret Big Dipper. This is epic. This feels very very grand, and like you know, having that kind of intro, like this is huge. I know that this series was highly influential for some series that I've watched. Oh, this is sick. You're in shock. This is fun. I love this already. Kenshiro he is him. He is radiating aura. Pulse quickens with love. With a bullet. I think he's being shot, right? That's what that is. I love the slow movements in this opening. Like, a lot of stuff slowed down to kind of give off this, you know, epic feel. Set off on a journey. Oh, they look so sad. I wonder if, so I don't think this is like a planetary type anime. This is all situated on like Earth, I guess, right? Take back the love. Oh shit, he's standing up to that huge ass, like, haha, that's sick. That is sick. That last shot just so I'll kind of say a little bit about what I know of Fist of the North Star. Fist of the North Star, main character Kenshiro, I believe. So I've checked out JoJo. I've seen all of JoJo, and I know that it was a huge influence for Araki when he was you know, doing his character designs. I know that, you know, a lot of other early designs kind of have the Kenshiro look where they're just big and buff and badass. This is Fist of the North Star, animated by Toei. Oh, I didn't know Toei animated Fist of the North Star, and based on the manga by Buronson. Sorry, I can't pronounce that properly. And Tetsuo Hara, a legendary series that Miura. Oh yeah, Miura as well, of course. Hugely influenced by Fist of the North Star and Yukimura. Vinland Saga site was the inspiration for them becoming manga artists, to name just a couple of many. And Araki, yeah. So I just say I can picture, you know, Jonathan Joestar, you know, as big and buff as he was in part 1, next to Kenshiro. You know, Kenshiro walked so that, you know, all these other manga artists could run. The series took great inspiration from George Miller's Mad Max. Oh, okay, I can see that. Yeah, it looked very wastelandy. Yeah, I never would have, you know, from watching the opening, would have, you know, pieced that together, and went on to become the de facto inspiration for both post-apocalyptic stories and style of overtly masculine designs for decades to come. The song is Take Back the Love by Crystal King. Yeah, I think that in terms of songs themselves, this is probably my favorite. This was a really, really fun song. I love the little intro that you included for the introduction to, you know, what the series is, you know, the Fist of the North Star, and, you know, it's passed down. I think that it definitely makes it feel very grand. Kenshiro's outfit is like exactly Mel Gibson's from the original film. Oh yeah, it is, duh. Like the jacket, and then the yeah, okay, yeah, I see it. I see the vision exactly. This song was so cool. This was absolutely badass rule of cool right here. Seeing, like, I just love the framing here again. Like, Toei did a great job with this. I imagine, you know, a lot of the framing was probably done, you know, taking obviously from manga panels, obviously, but it definitely oozes badass. Kenshiro looks like a really badass character. I don't know if he kind of has this kind of, if he's just a cool guy, or if he has this like deeper personality to him, you know, where he's like, he can be fun, silly, anything like that, or if he's just straight up badass, like, you know, kind of if Miura was inspired by Kenshiro, like, to create Guts, I could see that being, you know, Black Swordsman Guts, where Black Swordsman Guts is just very much I'm a badass, until, you know, we do see little glimpses of, you know, into his psyche, you know, Guts does cry here and there, and like he does things and then he regrets them during Black Swordsman. He's stone-faced but also kind-hearted. Okay, that's nice. From this opening alone, you know, he just looks like he's there to wreck shit. Like this shot of him walking out, that's badass. Like he's just a cool guy and he's there to wreak havoc. Like he rides a motorbike with a barely even a vest on. He rips his shirt as he's like powering up. Like he's so cool. He's a cool guy. And he's been shot. Like I don't know. I imagine the bullet wounds, or if they even are bullet wounds, have great significance to his character or his story, backstory, whatever. But they definitely give him a cooler look. The motorbike actually is a different guy, a rival. If they aren't bullet wounds, oh, okay, interesting. I do know as well one other thing about Fist of the North Star is that it's where Omaiwa mo Shinderu originates from. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of that. You know, you're already dead. So I know that that's a huge like thing that a lot of people now today even know. But yeah, that's really cool. And like I said while I was checking out the opening, I love that a lot of times it slows down the movement for Kenshiro, because it kind of gives him this badass feel, I guess. And then the final shot where he's just like dive kicking in with this kind of frame. I don't know what you call this kind of colored look. Badass. This was probably my favorite so far. I really did love this one. We're gonna move on to the next one now. Dragon Ball! That's a Dragon Ball! This is another Toei one, right? Let's grab up the Dragon Balls. That's Baby Goku. Son Goku, right? It was Happiest Miracle. This is fun. Sorry I haven't said a lot so far. I'm just jamming. Bulma, I believe, right? Don't know who that guy is. I don't know anyone from this series, I'll be honest. That's... Oh, that's the house Panicino built in Minecraft. All sorts of weird creatures. And that was a dragon. So, I don't... Oh, that's a cool shot right there. This is pure fun. This is like a pure fun, like, Saturday, Sunday morning cartoon. That's what this feels like. Love the color as well. Like, the coloring, it's, let's get a hold of the Dragon Balls. Who's that big guy behind them? Like, is that the guy from Fist of the North Star opening? Goku when he had his tail. I don't think he still has his tail, right? Oh, he just looks like a fun little guy, like riding around in his little cloud. So this was Dragon Ball opening. So what I know about Dragon Ball is nothing. I know that well, I say nothing. I could name like a bunch of characters, you know, just by being on the internet. I could name like, you know, Saiyan, Super Saiyan, Ultra Instinct, you know, stuff like that. You know, there's Vegeta, Gohan, and Frieza, Cell, you know. I can name some characters, but that's pretty much all I know. I believe that Dragon Ball was inspired by you know, the tale of Sun Wukong. This is Dragon Ball animated by Toei, Kinnikuman, Fist of the North Star, and based on the manga by the late and great Akira Toriyama. Toriyama was already a household name by his hit gag series Dr. Slump, and infused his skill for slapstick comedy with a kung fu adventure story inspired by Journey to the West, the de facto battle shonen series that all others thereafter flow from. Masashi Kishimoto's Naruto and Ichiro Oda's One Piece, to name but a few. Yeah, the song is Makafushigi Adventure by Hiroki Takahashi. So this one was just pure, like, I want to be a child waking up on a Saturday, Sunday morning, turning on the TV and checking out this series. That's the feel I got from this, and you know, I love it so much. Obviously I knew as soon as I saw this shot right here that this would be Dragon Ball. I don't know what the Dragon Balls themselves do, because, you know, obviously I've seen like Dragon Balls out in the wild, like, you know, people selling Dragon Balls, people with Dragon Balls, but I don't know if they're like a form of power or if they're used for something else. Like, I don't know what their actual purpose is. And of course the logo for Dragon Ball is great. It's a very fun, you know, silly little dragon with you know, kind of popped out like font. It's a fun logo. So I wasn't one that checked out Dragon Ball as a child because I didn't have a channel that was playing Dragon Ball. But Goku's got a really like fun like little design, you know, as a child. Obviously his design as he's older is, you know, a little different, but yeah, no, this was pure fun, you know, getting to be introduced to some of the characters, and you know, seeing just how fun it looked, and you know, they're just riding around. We need to get him some Dragon Ball stat. Some of the earliest memories I have are watching both the original and Dragon Ball Z. That's fun. But yeah, the color, I love the color. Like, Goku's got this off pink color, like skin color. Like it just it makes him stand out, I guess, compared to some of the other previous openings that we've checked out so far for this. The color, like the blue skies, it's just very vibrant and very fun, even though, you know, there were limitations back in the day for like how vibrant the colors could be. I feel like this is so far the best example of how they could achieve like this kind of look that they wanted. Dragon Ball was always on a CC's Pizza. I don't know what that is, but yeah, I know that I know the Dragon Ball is probably the biggest anime manga series ever to exist. You know, it's huge worldwide. You know, outside of Japan, you know, you can go to any Latin language speaking region, country, whatever, you know, you want to name it, and you know, they'll recognize Goku immediately. Like it was huge worldwide. You know, I could even show my little sister a picture of Goku and she'd probably be able to tell me who it is, even though she has had no she hasn't seen it. She doesn't know what the series is. It's just so huge and influential, and I think that, you know, it's really, you know, telling that you can see the attention and the love that Toei put into this opening alone, and I imagine that spans across the actual series. Obviously, as an opening itself, I didn't really learn much besides, you know, some of the characters' personalities. Like, you know, Goku looks silly and goofy. This guy looks, I don't know. Actually, I don't know what this guy is. And, you know, Bulma, I believe she looks like she's there to get shit done. You know, she's riding around. 3, 2, 1. Silver Fang. Galactic Meteor Silver. Ginga Nari. Oh, I didn't get to read that. Oh, it's a wolf, right? Or is it a dog? I think it's a... Oh, it's a dog! Oh, it's so cute. So, is this just a series about dogs? Or is it about a guy and his dog? Is it about the dog trying to get back to his owner? Run and run. Oh my god, the bears? Long boys? Oh no, they're just jumping. Okay, that was like... I thought that was like their length. Why are they fighting bears? I don't like it. I don't want any of the dogs getting hurt. I don't want any of the bears getting hurt either, but they look pretty mean. He's got a big scar across his forehead. Was that on across his forehead at the beginning? Let me go back. I gotta see. He did. Oh no, he got scratched up by one of the bears. That's so sad. This is Shooting Star Gin, animated by Toei. It's like 90% of this video going to be Toei animation. Fist of the North Star, Dragon Ball, Kinnikuman, and based on the manga by Yoshihiro Takahashi. The series follows a pack of dogs recruited from all over Japan to fight the terrifying bear Akakabuto. The song is Nagareboshi Gin by Takayuki Miyauchi. No, this one definitely, it felt very hype. I guess, you know, it was very much hyping up these dogs and stuff. The song itself was one that kind of reminded me, I guess, of some of the earlier ones that we checked out, like maybe Fist of the North Star or something, like that kind of sound to it. Generations of dogs against one mean ass bear. Yeah, no, that's insane. Like these legions of dogs tackling this one bear. But also, why are they getting dogs to take them out? Also, this shot right here, where the dogs just look like huge long boys, it kind of confused me. I thought it was like an Undertale where you pet the dog and he just suddenly gets longer and longer and longer. But I think it's supposed to be like showing like the kind of trail that they leave as they're jumping, you know, that kind of look. That's a very referenced shot. This opening had me curious, but now that I've learned that it's about this like legion of dogs tackling one bear, that is insane. I wonder if, like, I'm curious then if the dogs kind of speak, or I'd imagine the dogs do speak, but this white one or gray one, the one that kind of looks almost wolf-like, obviously it's giving off like a main character, it's giving off the main character vibes. This is obviously, I'd imagine, the main character. We saw them running with a human at the beginning, probably who they were with before they were hired to take on the goddamn mean bear. Maybe they were attacked by the bear already because they look to have the scars, or maybe that's just marks that they have. I love the color again, like, just having red and orange and just all these kind of villainy, like I'm a bad guy colors anytime it shows the main villain, which is just a big bad bear. Like the orange in the background here, it's kind of, it gives off this terrifying feel. And I just hope that this isn't a series that the dogs kind of get hurt, because I don't want that. But then we see like these beams of light for 3 different bears. I don't know if that's kind of showing that there are 3 different bears, or if it's just showcasing the same bear 3 different times. Don't tell me the dogs get hurt. Don't tell me they die. Don't tell me they get hurt. I don't want to know that. But this was another fun one. I think that it's very interesting, like the concept of it, and I imagine by the end they're successful and they manage to take down the big bad bear. But that's absolutely insane that it takes all of these dogs to take down one bear. That's crazy. But yeah, we're now going to check out the next opening, which will be Seiya, I think, right? Seiya! It's Seiya. I was going off of design. These designs are so cool. I love the designs. We took an oath in a far-off galaxy. So, is this obviously, I'll save it for later. The designs are so cool, but it's reminding me of Power Rangers. I'd imagine this came first. Seiya. Yeah. I was gonna say that after. Just like Pegasus. That's a cool. I love the boom 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 in your face shot just now. This is really fun. I love the color beams. That's really fun. This is Seiya animated by Toei. Kinnikuman, Fist of the North Star, Dragon Ball, Shinstar Gin, and based on the manga by Masami Kurumada, Ring ni Kakero, a boxing manga, which is one of the rare series to be granted a full color final chapter in the magazine. Oh shit. Like others mentioned before, Kurumada has continued the series in various installments right up to this July, and the series itself has enjoyed monumentally more success and impact in Latin language regions over English speaking territories. The song is Pegasus Fantasy by Makeup, a band that continued to supply themes for the series for decades to come. This felt like a great opening. I love this opening a lot. The song itself, the visuals, the use of color, it was very I guess you could say like old school sci-fi feeling. The designs, I love the designs a lot. The whole you know, look, that like the outfits that they're wearing, the costumes and stuff. But yeah, no, I thought that the coloring here, I like, especially right at the end. I love the beams because it's very old school, like neon look. And I love that so much. It's very vibrant, and it's very cool. Also, like the shot of them like running out at the beginning is badass. I don't know if this was inspired by like something like Kamen Rider or Ultraman. I don't know like if they were around before then. But you know, that's kind of what it's reminding me of, I guess. The imagery here as well, you know, like obviously there's talking a lot about Pegasus. I don't know if that's a moniker or not moniker, but like nickname that our main character here has or anything like that. But yeah, no, this was absolutely badass. I love this opening a lot. This might be battling with some of the others that we checked out today so far. It's for my favorite. The whole thing is very Greek mythology themed. Oh yes, okay, duh. It's literally showing. Yeah, duh. I should have picked that up myself. I picked up on that myself. This guy right here, he's radiating badass energy. The fact that it's taking all of them to you know, tackle this one guy is crazy. The Saint Seiya scream at the beginning was so hype, and again, like, these all feel very Saturday, Sunday morning cartoon. And we're gonna begin. Oh, the big forehead look with a lot of hair. Orange Road? Is that the name of the series? This is very fast, like a lot of stuff's happening here. I love this. This is really fun. I really like this. Take me anywhere, just go. The really quick shots, it's, I guess, reminded me a little of Evangelion, you know, just the quick, you know, immediately in and out, like showing a lot of different stuff. Take me to Summer's Side. I don't know what this anime is yet. Is it Orange Road? Never heard of it. Oh shit, was that an Akira slide? This is happening all so fast. I feel like my brain isn't getting time to process everything I'm seeing. But the style and look of this is really, really cool. I do love this. It's got a very unique, cool look to it. And the color is really nice too. Like, I love the like that shot right there, the blue dress, with the shadows across it. She looks like she's kind of like a very mysterious character. I wonder if she's kind of got a lot going on, because she's definitely giving off mysterious vibes, and I'm just not sure if she kind of is going through a lot and she's kind of sad, and that, you know, kind of showing everything shows just how hectic her life is, maybe, or the lives of the people in this maybe town. This is Kimagure Orange Road, animated by Piero, who did Naruto, Bleach, and Black Clover. Also, they did Akudama Drive. And based on the manga by Izumi Matsumoto, the series follows an iconic long-running love triangle. Oh god, with the minor element that the MC is an Esper. What? I don't know what an Esper is. Is that like some sort of spiritual thing? The song is Night of Summerside by Masanori Ikeda. What is an Esper? Has mind powers. Okay. There you go. See? Asp user. What's Asp? Equals something power? Extrasensory perception. Ah, okay. So his powers aren't like clairvoyant and stuff. Like he can't read minds and stuff. It's just that he can sense things. That's cool. But I think that the look and style of this opening is by far my favorite we've checked out today so far. I love the again, I keep talking about framing, but like the framing in this opening, though it kept like flashing like a lot of images at once, the framing, like anytime there was something, like it looked almost like it looked cinematic. Like I don't know how to describe it, but there's a shot with the car at one point, like even this shot like down the steps, if I can find it again, probably not. This shot is sick. Like I don't know, it's got very, like, Piero did a great job here with their framing and showcasing like shots, I guess. This is, I guess, reminding me of that one part of Parasite, like the movie where they're kind of going from up like top to bottom, like they're working their way down. Obviously that's not what's happening here, but like it's a really cool shot. It's got so much aesthetic written all over it. Like I could see this being all over. Take for example like Tumblr, like just taking shots and putting it on Tumblr, little gifs and stuff. The color grading, is that what you would call it? Like the sharp reds, the kind of poppy blacks and blues, like everything here is, the color is in your face and it's not dulled out whatsoever, and it's like the use, like here the bright reds, everything is sick here. I really did love this opening a lot. The shading here, I don't know if she's a mysterious character. I don't know if she's kind of like the main girl, or if her and like the other girl, I guess, that they're if I can find the shot where they're on the beach, show both girls and then the guy in the background. I don't know if it's kind of like there it is. So this is probably the Asp user, and then these are the two girls, but it showcases the middle girl a hell of a lot more. So I'd imagine she's kind of like the main girl. But also, like, personally, I'm not a fan of love triangle stories and stuff like that. It could be done well, but I'm not really a fan. I kind of, if I'm gonna see some sort of love story, I just want it to be about the two characters. I don't want there to be a third tacked on, because it's just like, it can be done well, but it's just not my personal preference. I don't want there to be like this, oh well, they won't they, because there's this other character. I just want to see them, together, I guess. But yeah, no, this was an absolutely phenomenal opening. Might be my favorite of the might be my favorite of the day so far. Too weak to stand the drama? Absolutely not. It's not about the drama. It's about the why do I have to sit through episodes of these two together when I want to see these two together? And then there's going to be there's going to be people who are disappointed when the main character makes their choice by the end of the series that they didn't get with their favorite. It just sets up for some people being disappointed. And, I wouldn't want to be that guy. Aesthetically, this is my favorite by far. Might be my favorite opening in general of the day. So we're now going to check out the next opening, I guess. From just looking at this is a City Hunter. So I'm guessing that's the name of this anime. Don't know anything about this one, but I love the look of this style already. Like the coloring, like the bright pink, the kind of, blue around her, like it's giving off very neon 80s vibes. You know, kind of if I'm to compare it to something I know, like Vice City, like I was playing Vice City recently, and this shot right here is giving me Vice City vibes. You know, like that, you know, Miami, Florida, 80s Vice City look, I guess. But enough yapping out of me. We are going to jump straight into it. Start. Oh hell yeah! This is sick. I love the color. Oh, that's Tommy Vercetti. This this is so cool. City Hunter. Makori Fansub presents. Those character designs look familiar. Don't know how though. That little in the background. I kind of thought it was in the background for me for a second, but then I realized it's from here. Oh, this looks sick. This is actually like visually stunning. Holy shit. Is she naked? What the hell? Like, oh, the color here is so cool. I love this so much. It's giving very didn't like that. What was that about? Don't stop the love again. Oh, that's a sick shot. I'd imagine that's like a key visual. The fact they focus on it too. This is City Hunter, animated by Sunrise. Gundam Gintama Love Live, of course, and based on the manga by Tsukasa Hojo. The series follows the duo of Ryo Saiba and Kaori Makimura, guns for hire in the big city of 80s Japan. The song is also called City Hunter by Kohiru. Sorry, I can't pronounce that. I'm so sorry. This one had so much style. Initially, right off the bat, I was thinking of you know, Evangelion opening, where it's got those kind of like colors, I guess, like and you know, the nude, like kind of one color look. That's kind of what this reminded me of. Is this what's the genre of music that this is? Is this like city pop or something? I can't remember what it's actually called. This was so sick. Aesthetically, this might take off. This might take the cake from the previous opening I just checked out. Sounded like city pop. Okay, I'm glad I didn't just make that up. This was very this. I could say this was dripping in aesthetic for sure. Like the colors. I know I joked when I saw this guy right away. I was like, Tommy Vercetti, but that's only because you know, I'm picturing a very specific Tommy Vercetti image. You know, the one that's like drawn for like the main image for Vice City, I guess. Like that's what I'm seeing here. Obviously, this came before Vice City, like the game, but I wouldn't be surprised if this design kind of, or like this kind of look, also inspired Vice City. I know obviously a lot of other like 80s series also inspired that game, but holy shit, the color, it's incredible. Like this might be my favorite, like aesthetically, like of the times opening I've probably ever checked out. But it's from the era Vice City draws inspiration from, of course. Yeah, this is in terms of like visuals, this is one of my probably favorite openings I've ever checked out. Holy shit, this is so cool. Wasn't a fan of one shot in particular, but you know, we'll look past that. But yeah, these two, I don't know if they have like a relationship that goes beyond, you know, working together. But you know, from what I see, it kind of gives that off. Okay, like he's just straight up dancing across her butt. Cool. This opening's a fun one for sure. I would actually genuinely, this is the shot I was talking about. I would genuinely be interested in actually checking out this series from the opening alone. It's a hell of a lot of fun, and I think that it showcased the characters' personalities a lot as well. He looks like a lot of fun. She looks more serious, but a little goofy as well. And I'm guessing that they are, they're kind of, the song was called City Hunter, the series called City Hunter. Are they like bounty hunters? Yeah, I know they're guns for hire, but are they kind of going after a bounty? Like, did this inspire Cowboy Bebop, perhaps? It kind of had that like aesthetic look that Cowboy Bebop also then went on to have. And obviously this didn't really look very space sci-fi. It's kind of got the look that it could be sci-fi, like big buildings, guns and these belts, I guess, kind of, you could like the outfits, you could say that they look like an old school sci-fi look, but I'm getting more so it's just it within like the one city. Sunrise did go on to do Bebop, actually. Okay, interesting, that's fun. I could see that the work they did here went on to inspire that. Oh, okay, looking into each other's eyes, we fall in love. Okay, so maybe it's literally like a series, but from this day forth they hold our hearts. By some wonderful chance we met, I won't ever need to fall in love again. Oh, well, that's really cute. The lyrics are really cute, and I hope that their relationship is a cute one too, and it isn't just it isn't just like a one-sided ordeal for a while. Like, I hope that the relationship they have is a very cute one, because the lyrics are very cute, and the relationship that we saw, within the opening itself looked very cute as well, from what it showcased. This is number 10, so we have 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Okay, there we go. Oh, hell yeah. Charge Auto Kojuku. This is badass. They all, like, most of these openings have an absolute rule of cool. Like, they're just sick, badass feel. How much my youth worth now? What have you been doing up until now? Is he like a wandering samurai, perhaps? But he has, I thought, like, the thing around his head meant he would maybe do like some sort of martial arts. Maybe that's not really a thing though. All alone after all. So yeah, I believe up until now it literally had only shown that one character. Now it's showing some others. Is that his posse, his group? They have interesting looking designs. Their designs kind of give off a lot about their personalities. You can kind of learn a lot about them. Pick up the treasure that you dropped. It's a lot of people. So yeah, I'm wondering if he's a samurai or martial artist, or maybe both. Looks to be a samurai, obviously. Pinwheel. This is a free fan sub. That was very rule of cool, badass. Very I'm a wandering lone wolf kind of look. This is Charge, men's private school. Oh, okay, animated by Toei. I wonder what else they've done. Fist of the North Star, perhaps. Maybe they also did Dragon Ball, Kinnikuman, Shooting Star Gin, Saint Seiya. And based on the manga by Akira Miyashita, the series follows a private school comprised entirely of delinquents expelled from other schools. Violence and hijinks ensue. Also, evidently in character designs, one of the many series inspired by Fist of the North Star. Yeah, okay, yeah. I should have realized that as well myself. But yeah, the song is Yogorechimatta Kanashimi ni. Couldn't find an English name, by SEPI. SEPI. Yeah, okay, I can see that they're delinquents, because that one shot where it shows, the group of them, like, all right here, they have that delinquent look to them, and then when it shows them all individually, they just look like hard asses. So yeah, I think this was a very unique one. It definitely, gave off that rule of cool badass, grr, I'm a big tough guy feel. And I guess I wonder if those guys are all 16 to 18. That's funny. some way Jotaro is like 17, yeah, and the same way Jotaro is 17. So I'm wondering though if like it kind of showed at the beginning, they're kind of wandering. Like I know they're from a school, but they're kind of wandering around like the land of Japan or whatever, looking for trouble, or trouble finds them and they're just like a lot of fights. Or if it's all within the school. And the school kind of sends them on missions, or they do things within the school, and like they're kind of fighting within school itself. But this was a very, very interesting one. I think that the designs were very cool. The whole use of framing again, perfect. That's combining beautiful and perfect. Like this shot alone, it's fighting, swinging your sword, or fighting, training on a cliffside with a cherry blossom, I assume, to the side. It's badass. It's very cool. Like fire and everything. They've got everything in this opening. They've got presumably like the rest of the school that they probably fight right here. Swing sword. So yeah, this was a very cool opening. I wonder if the pinwheels kind of play into his backstory, because we see them towards the end, and then we see a whole bunch of them toward like right at the end. But yeah, no, this was a very cool opening, but I think we're ready to check out the next one. One more after this, so if you're enjoying, leave a like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you want to see next. I will be for sure checking out more retro anime. This is all older, like this is all older anime, but as the videos come out, we might be checking out 90s, we might be checking out 80s, maybe we'll go even further back and check out really old school anime openings. We are going to check this out now. Oh hell yeah, I'm getting like Beverly Hills Cop feels. Oh, he's back, hell yeah. City Hunter. City Hunter 2. Oh, Sarah, it's just starting now. The new story just for you. Lady. Oh, I love the look of this anime. I want to watch this anime just for the look alone. This is so cool. He's passing by two women. I wonder if the woman from the first one, something happens to her? Isn't that her there? Shows her loneliness. That's so sad. Aww. Oh, Sarah. These designs are sick. I love the designs so much. Like, I don't know. These just look so cool. I'm guessing this is about her, like Sara is the name of the character. It's also like this opening. I don't know if this is I don't know if this is maybe controversial to say, but like it's reminding me a lot of like a Western animation at the time, like Ghostbusters animated, like that, the animated series. Like that's kind of what it's reminding me of a little bit. This is the second season of City Hunter, still animated by Sunrise. The series has so many bangers that I just had to include at least two. The song is Sara by Fence of Defense. I mean, we could always check out more of the openings, down the line. We're checking out two today. We could check out more another day. But yeah, no, this opening was sick, and the other one as well. I do think I prefer the other opening, from City Hunter, but this was amazing. Sunrise, TMS, and Toei were all over Western animated shows back in the day. Yeah. So yeah, this was so cool. I think that if the female character is called Sara, I think it's really cool to have an opening about one character, if that makes sense. Obviously there's anime that'll have openings or endings that are focused on a character, but they don't really say the name so often. They'll just sing about the song, and the lyrics will be about a character and stuff like that. But yeah, this was absolutely, it took the style back, and it ran with it. Like, look at this shot, holy shit! Like the rays reflecting off the gun, it's just sick. Like, this is badass. I really think that this is climbing the ranks quickly for one of the series I want to check out the most. This was so cool, and I just think that the team that animated this series. I'm really curious if the series itself also looks like the openings do, and if they do, hell yeah. You'll say, clarify, Sara isn't the name of any characters in the series. Oh, that's really funny. It's kind of the thing about this opening, like, who the hell is Sara? That's really funny. That's actually really funny. Well, Sara, whoever you are out there, you know, good for you. But, you know, seeing more characters in this opening as well was cool. You know, it kind of, you know, personalities shine through. The different colors for each of the different characters is cool. This is obviously, you know, your big bad I'm gonna shoot things character. But yeah, like every character having different colors, it obviously is peak. I love it when you know you can associate a color with a character. So yeah, nothing bad to say whatsoever. Oh, he reaches over and puts his hand on her shoulder. That's really cute. Nothing bad whatsoever to say about this opening. Only praise. City Hunter, I need to check you out at some point, because these openings have been phenomenal, and I want to see more of you. I want to see more of you, City Hunter. So great job to the team that animated this series. I hope that if or when I do check out City Hunters, you know, it's the look of the anime itself also looks like this. If it doesn't, you know, I won't be disappointed, you know, because I'm sure it's a fun anime by itself. But, you know, the openings oozing in pure 80s joy, fun, everything. So great job. Final one incoming. So this is the last opening that I'll be checking out today. This has been a hell of a lot of fun. It's really cool to check out older anime openings, because, you know, I'm someone who, the oldest anime I think I've ever seen is Neon Genesis Evangelion from what, 97, 8, 9, I don't remember, 95, I can't remember, but you know, those are all old anime, like these are all older anime, so it's been really cool to check these out, and it's been a blast. So if you guys are enjoying, you know, like I said, please consider leaving a like, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. There is much more to come, much more different retro anime. This is all been you know, under a certain theme that I wasn't able to pick out, but let me know if you guys were able to figure out the theme in the comments below. Oh yeah, Nausicaa, I guess. Yeah, for movies, yeah, Nausicaa is the oldest now. If you guys liked, you know, also leave a comment letting me know which series has openings from 1999 or before that you would like to see me react to, because I am open to anything and everything. But without further ado, we are going to begin now. Dragon Ball! Is that a Z or a Z if you're American? That's a Z. Hikaru. Fly away. Okay. Oh, he's bigger now. Okay. So Dragon Ball Z, you know, Goku's older. He's still on a cloud though. That's cool. I like that he still uses a cloud. Click in the face, the earth gets angry. So that was Dragon Ball number 4. The same dragon's there, but they're running on it, so I don't know if the dragon's an ally or a foe, but we're seeing a lot more different characters that I feel like I recognize just by being online. Oh, that's sick. The amount of aura, holy shit. I think it's Vegeta on the left, right? Don't know who that is on the right. There's a dinosaur. And it shows a dinosaur. Chala. This makes me want to be a child watching this series. I recognize the character. Bulma, right? The dinosaur is back and now they're all running away. Oh, this is pure fun. The aura. Holy shit. This is pure fun. Hichala. Ultra, see? Oh shit, he caught him. Is that Goku's son? I've heard the Goku is the bad father memes, but I don't know anything about them. I don't know how I grind it or find, like, I don't know how the claims actually are. That was great. That was a great one to end on. Obviously Dragon Ball Z looks to be time skip, you know, we go from baby Goku to old Goku, who, you know, uses like Super Saiyan and stuff like that, you know, And this is Dragon Ball Z, animated by Toei, who did Kinnikuman, Fist of the North Star, Dragon Ball, Shooting Star Gin, Saint Seiya, Charge, Man's Private School, and still based on the manga by the late and great Akira Toriyama. The Z subtitle was added according to a producer to indicate a jump-in point for potential new fans. Okay, that's cool. Whereas Toriyama said it's because he is the last letter of the alphabet and he wanted to end the series soon. Oh, okay. Well, that's fun way to look at for both, because I'm sure it is a point for new fans to jump in, but it's also like for Toriyama, he wanted to end it. That's a fun way to look at it. The song is Chala Head Chala by Hironobu Kageyama, who would go on to form Jam Project, who did the One Punch Man opening. That's really cool. Hero. So yeah, this opening had everything. It had fun. It had the color. Like, I love that the color. It's still the same. The cool, kind of not exactly pop colors, but they're kind of faded a little bit. But it's a very colorful looking show. Every character stands out against the backgrounds, even though the backgrounds still look like they've got a lot of color. I believe this is Vegeta. I don't know who this is on the right, but holy shit, the aura emanating off of them with the intense color in the background. This is badass. The lightning around them. The mention of a dinosaur and then they're running away from a dinosaur is very funny. And then it shows it again later on. They're all running away from a dinosaur. I can't find it, but also it shows this big like ape thing again, who I believe is what Goku was maybe fighting in the first opening, the opening for Dragon Ball that I checked out. Again, I don't know what the Dragon Balls do, but they might hold some sort of power. They probably do, obviously, if they're trying to collect them. The cloud is so iconic. I've seen that cloud before. I can't remember what this character is called, this green guy, but I think it's Piccolo, right? It's this Piccolo. I'm just going off of what I've seen on like Twitter through the years. But yeah, no, incredible opening. The song was so fun. The song made me want to be a child again. The song made me want to be a child checking out the series. And the visuals as well were so much fun. I like I said, I don't know anything about Dragon Ball, like in terms of like the story or anything. Like, what I know is just by being online and like seeing things. So if I was ever to watch Dragon Ball, it would be so new to me. Everything would be new. Like, I know obviously there's like it's over 9,000, like the power system and stuff, like stuff like that is obviously very iconic and very pop culture. So there are little things that I would recognize, I'm sure, by proxy of being online. But, this was so much fun. And I'm glad we were able to end on something as fun as this. We started, we didn't start with Dragon Ball, but Dragon Ball was very early in, this. And then we ended with Dragon Ball Z. So that was a hell of a lot of fun. Like I said, I don't know what about the claims of Goku being a bad father, but I have heard about it. So, yeah, the guess of the theme. There's always some sort of working towards something. I don't know. I really don't know the theme whatsoever. The theme completely went over my head. They are a bit exaggerated, those claims of him being a bad father. Yeah, I can imagine from this opening alone, he was, saving his son from everything just now, and he was like, flying around with him. So theme reveal: 80s anime based on manga that ran in Shonen Jump. Funny enough, I was gonna say, are they all in Shonen Jump, but it went over my head. It was during like opening 8 or something. I was like, are these all in Shonen Jump? But I just didn't say it. Damn, I should have said it. I should have said it, because I did have that thought in my head. I just never voiced it, and now it looks like I'm just making shit up. But everything here ran in Jump originally. That's really cool, like, because there are a lot of huge series here, and also series that I wouldn't have expected to run in Jump, like something like City Hunters, and also, what was the other one? The one that had Orange Road kept flashing up, the love triangle. Not something I would have expected to be in Shonen Jump, I guess, but great. Like, I love that these were all there. And you thought Fist of the North Star and Dragon Ball would be the day giveaway. Yeah, but my little dummy poo-poo brain didn't piece it together. But I will end the video here. If you got the theme, let me know in the comments below. Great job. You did much better than I did, obviously. Let me know which of your openings that I checked out today was your favorite. Let me know what you would like to see next from me. And with that, I will be back next time. Take care and have a great day. Goodbye.